Take a look at these numbers. Fox News numbers. Trump's approval with rural voters has tanked 34 points since 2025, and only 28% approve of his economy. So how does he win them back? He flies to a Wisconsin farmer roundtable yesterday. Mostly talks about spending billions to remake Washington in his own likeness.
We had 22 fountains. None of them worked.
He actually told the local farmers to talk fast because he didn't need to hear their life stories. When you treat the Heartland like a nuisance, interrupting your taxpayer-funded vanity projects, don't act shocked when your poll numbers read like a foreclosure notice.
Diner's open.
Yeah.
Got up with people and just insulted them.
Yeah. Well,
Oh my God. Yeah. Yeah. Ivy. Let's see. I pulled it up here.
Why do I
Ivy.
have to be here? Why am I here? Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Let's go get this because Ivy pulled that yesterday. I mean, this morning, or was it yesterday?
yeah, it was last night, I think.
Was it? Yeah,
Yeah.
she pulled the actual quotes from that. Well, now where'd it go? I get so many things lined up and then I forget. Oh, here it is. Here it is. Here it is. Can you see that there? Is that on? Oh, I didn't put it on the screen. That's what I didn't do. Okay, here we go. There it is. Yeah. And during his roundtable visit to Wisconsin farmers, Trump says, "I'm here today. I don't need this. I got elected. What the hell do I have to be here for?" Nothing
And
says
it's hilarious that he's got no filter left.
Yeah. I
And
mean,
then-
nothing says I feel your pain. Like, why do I have to be here?
and then he had a let them eat cake moment. Scroll down to the next one where he's right below Ivy, because I put a quote in there of what he said on the plane.
Oh, let me put that back up there. Let's see, where'd it go? Oh, there it is. All right, yeah. And
yeah,
when
it's
he
right
got
below
back on the
Ivy's, I
plane.
think. Yeah, I think it's right below Ivy's.
When asked about the cheapest ticket for the Knicks being $8,000, seriously?
Yeah.
For those
Yeah.
tickets, he showed how completely distant the Epstein class is from the. Yeah, we got to keep saying Epstein class. I like that. He says they can watch it on television. It's semi-free to watch it on TV. Semi-free.
Yeah, what is
That's
semi-free?
Yeah, that's the way life goes for some.
That's just the way that's just the way
That's
it
just
is
the way life goes for some. Yep. Yeah.
for some.
Good Lord.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then he wonders, why he's got numbers like this. I mean, there it is. I mean, I put this together from this is Fox News. This is a Fox News poll of rural voters and on the economy.
I'm
You
on a
approve or
real
disapprove?
terror that just to get MS Now to stream live, the minimum you can pay is $50 a month.
Is that right? You mean on their own site or what?
Well, no, that's Sling. That's the cheapest one. If you go to any of the other live streamers, they run $100 a month. Sure, they can throw in a whole lot of channels you don't want to watch, but
just the individual streamers are what? Seriously?
That's
incredible.
Is there no individual streamer, Jamie?
no, there's not.
Hey, I agree.
You can
Well,
you can get MS Now on radio, to listen to them live for $10 a month. But if you want to watch them live, there is no individual stream.
Wow.
Well, I know it. MSN now was pushing something that you can get online of theirs. I'm not sure.
They're talking about doing it, but so far it hasn't been done.
Oh, it hasn't happened yet. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right. Hey, Nick, that's a little harsh. That's a little harsh. Well, the thing is, if these numbers are right that I'm putting up here, if they were ignorant before, maybe they're wising up now, huh?
They are
I mean,
wising up now. I'm
I
rural
mean,
too, Nick.
they're asking these folks out there, if you approve or disapprove of Donald Trump's handling of the economy, and it's at disapprove 71%. So I guess they're waking up to that much anyway. And then if you look at the overall numbers with rural voters, the net job approval, he was 20% higher in approval than disapproval, 20 points higher in approval than disapproval in last year. And that has gone down. That has plummeted to he's now 14 points underwater. He's 14 points lower approval than disapproval. Now it just flipped. It just switched. That's some amazing numbers, actually. I mean, when things move that quick, that's in just a year. That it's something major's going on.
Well, something major going on. They implemented a lot of Project 2025, and it's made everything worse. And then he got us into this stupid war that Israel wanted with Iran. And now it's hurting farmers. It's hurting farmers. The data centers, are like top of mind for everybody around here. So.
Well, speaking of data centers, here's a short clip of several I've seen like this, where reporters out in the rural areas where these data centers are going in, which is, that's really getting the attention out there in the rural areas. And yours, I know, Blue. But anyway, here's a woman that he's asking about it here.
At this point, to forego basically every conservative issue and let the Senate fall into the hands of Democrats if that's what it takes to kill data centers.
Yep. My entire community is going to break rank.
That's a woman who said she and her neighbors are voting for Tallarico in Texas in the Senate race because of data centers. I don't know what Tallarico's been saying about data centers, but he better not be for them because he's going to lose those voters.
Better not be.
And I see Egri's not going to pay $50. He wouldn't take $50 to watch MSN.
Well, you don't have to worry, Egri. They're not going to offer you $50 to watch. So. You're safe.
Hey, Gene, all right, y'all help me with this. McMonigal. Am I
Gene
reading this
McGonigal.
right? Anyway, I like to read y'all screen names, but when you make them real tricky tongue like that, I'm not always good at it.
McMonigal.
McMonigal. The sneaky U.S. Senate in the middle of the night, 4 a.m. as a matter of fact, gave Trump and his gifting, thieving family a get out of paying any taxes or being audited agreement. Yeah.
No, so Elizabeth.
They did that.
So Elizabeth Warren, she said that she's got a bill that will stop presidential blah 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 blah. Whatever this was. Can she?
Yeah, your audio is
if she were ever to get this, if Elizabeth Warren were ever to get this out, get a bill passed that said that presidents aren't exempt from IRS oversight, blah blah blah, would that undo? Would that undo the agreement that was made? Or
if it got signed, I mean, it'd have to be signed. I mean, by the president.
Well, but
I mean,
but
they can undo. I mean,
they can undo something. That's what they did.
They can undo it because they can undo an executive order. Yeah, but they'd have to pass something and have a president that would sign it. Well, the trouble there, Tom, my friend Tom, who's not believing these here numbers, these are Fox News poll. This isn't my poll. This is Fox News. That's why I put it up here. Fox News poll.
I live in a very red area.
Only rural voters. And they asked those rural voters, do you approve or disapprove of Donald Trump's handling of the economy? This is last week, or actually earlier this week. And 28% approve, 71% disapprove. So, Tom, that's not my poll. That's Fox News poll. So if you don't believe Fox News, you have to change channels or something.
I'm rural and I live in a very red area. The Trump flags all went down. People are pissed off. The farmers are worried about everything, they hate him now. It is not like it was here. They have flipped. So yeah.
The pollution alone is really messing them over.
And
doing what, Osage?
What a broke ass dumb fuck this guy is. Typical ignorant lib turds.
Yeah.
Okay. So noted.
So noted.
So noted. We'll move on.
Scott Osage Rez, what company is he? What kind of industry?
She's helping me here with Jean McNaught. Oh, it's just an Irish name, not true. Well, I'm part Irish. I ought to be better at pronouncing that.
It's Jean McMonagle.
McMonagle. I like that name. McMonagle.
Yes, it's nice.
McMonagle. It's so like Jean McMonagle sounds like a detective in a British novel or something. Scott, okay, what Scott's explaining further. My company is booked up for the next. Well, I'm glad your anecdotal experience is good, but the overall opinion of rural voters seems to be at odds with your experience there, Scott, is what I'm saying about the numbers we're seeing, the economic numbers. And I don't know, do you have any farmers there in Oklahoma? Because I don't think they're doing so well. The 48% foreclosure rate on farms right now in the Midwest. Is the Oklahoma booming construction for data centers? There you go, Blue. Hey, Gene, you got a friend in Blue in Dallas here now. You got y'all can bond now. You can bond. And Scott's in rural. Something I've wanted to figure out is I can't figure it out. Well, maybe I'll do it another time, but I want to see if I can figure out how to get these comments full on screen here, so it's easier for me and the viewers to read. But I'll work on that. It just now occurred to me there might be a way to do that.
Yeah, because I can see them both on the far right, and I can also see them on the screen, but they're small. Yeah.
Yeah, they're small on the screen. See, that's what I want to figure out is how to make them. I think I have a hunch about a way to do that, but I don't want to waste our time right now going into Nerdville.
Anyway,
when I start nerding out, then everybody leaves. So anyway, that happens at home too. When I start getting on nerdy talk, David goes to another floor.
It was pretty funny last night. I was watching the Kansas gubernatorial debate for the Republican side, and they were all out trying to out rural each other. I'm more rural than you are. One lady said that she was the only one that was rural.
Well, now why do we laugh? Are you all laughing at Agri?
Oh yeah.
What does y'all have to explain that? I don't get jokes. I especially
Farmer in the Dell. Farmer in the Dell. Yeah. He's not really pissed off the farmer. He's pissed off the Dell.
Here I am being a nerd again. I was thinking he was referring to Dell computers. Okay, I get you now. All right, and Scott's pointing out they're building not just data centers, but they're building this thing? They're building hospitals, manufacturing facilities in Oklahoma. You sure that's not what's the rich guy there in Omaha, the big investor that's
Warren Buffett?
Warren Buffett, isn't he in Oklahoma? Maybe that's just Warren Buffett going on a spending spree there, Scott. Do you know? Anyway, and Gene McMonagle. Thank you. I like my name too. I really do like your thoughts on it sounding like a detective name, although Irish, not British. Oh,
not
that's
British.
True.
Yes, please.
Boy, man, I stepped into it there, didn't I? Thanks for getting the pronunciation exactly correct. Well, thank Jamie. Jamie's my pronunciation advisor.
Anyway, do we have any thoughts on D-Day?
Is today actually the anniversary of it?
I wish I was.
My blog is up with Roosevelt's prayer.
Well, I wish I was close
Oh.
enough to see the D-Day movie. Pressure.
Oh, that's the one. That's what just came out, isn't it?
Pressure. Yeah.
About the weather.
About the
weather
weather.
on
I
D-Day?
would love to go see that, but I'm like 30 miles from a movie theater, so
Oh yeah, yeah.
I can't go.
Let's see. So let's see. Y'all can get over to Jamie's blog at trailmix.cc, Jamie's place, and I'll hop on over there right now. You say you got something on D-Day
Yeah,
going on?
the Jedburgh Project.
All right. And Jamie's, you go to trailmix.cc/Jamie, always pulls up Jamie. Oops, I got something else here. What's this? Look at here, Jamie. There's something else called Jamie's Place.
That's because
that's the. Y'all get me all mixed up now. I'd pulled up the Kansas Senate debate. We'll get back to that, but anyway, look at there. There's something called Jamie's Place, a home with a heart. That's not your Jamie's Place.
No, that's not mine's. Jamie's Dash Place.
Put that little dash in there, makes all the difference.
Yeah.
And then I got that wrong too. All right, I'm gonna go back and I'm gonna type. See, I'm teaching everybody. This is my tricky way to teach everybody. Trailmix.cc/Jamie. See there? I just typed that. And now look. Oh shoot. Trailmix.cc Jamie. Oh, we're getting trouble. Let's see. Jamie's place Jamie's-place.org is getting site unreached right now. Well, I've been there.
Jamie's-place.blog.
.blog. Okay, now we're learning. .blog. All right. There it is. We landed on Jamie's Place stuff, a stroll through memory, time, and politics with stops along the way. Now this is D-Day here. Who's that?
Operation Jedburgh. Those are the paratroopers that went.
That was the paratroopers. Oh, they're the ones that so many of them died. So many died on D-Day. They don't get mentioned as much. I mean, they do, but there's so much focus on the beach. The guys that died on the beach, which there should be, of course, but the paratroopers, I don't remember stats, but the losses, and that's what they call them, the Jedburghs.
Yes.
Do you know the story about Eisenhower when he went to greet him and he got in the car and he started not sobbing, just started teared up because he knew he especially wanted to see the paratroopers on the morning of D-Day and before they were getting on the plane, I guess, or the night. This is it here, I guess, about this time. And he made a special point. He wanted to go see them. And he spent a lot of time with them and talked to them, asked them about their families and everything. And then Age said when he got back in the car, he really teared up because he knew how many of them were probably going to die. It's one of the real poignant stories. Oh, and this is the prayer that heard by Americans on D-Day, uttered by
Roosevelt.
Oh, okay. My fellow Americans, last night when I spoke with you about the fall of Rome, I knew at the moment that troops of the United States and our allies were crossing the channel in another and greater operation. Yeah, Almighty God. And then he does an actual prayer.
Yeah, it's a long poem or a long prayer.
Yeah.
Anyway, I just put up the whole thing because it was worth reading.
Yeah. So now we've sorted that all out. Still say that link that I made for your blog is, I don't know why that didn't work before.
/Jamie.
Yeah, that works. Yeah, just Jamie, trailmix.cc/Jamie, and it goes right there, trailmix.cc/Jamie. Yeah. And because you do, I mean, the thing is, you go in deep, you go deep, and you dive deep. This ain't for TikTok stuff, folks. This is like for people who like to read.
who actually read. Yeah.
It's just, that could be your subtitle for people who actually read. Well, yeah, I mean, can you imagine? It would be kind of interesting, wouldn't it, to rewrite to rewrite Roosevelt's prayer and for Pulp Fiction. How about, why don't you go do that, Agri? That'd be your job. Go do that.
Oh my goodness.
Only if he learns to dance.
Yeah. Oh, here we go. Crispy. Yeah, actually that's, well, Crispy, a variation on your question is that I really wanted to get to in having this discussion is, okay, fine. You know, we see here in these numbers, the rural folks are pretty upset with, seriously upset with Trump on the economy, but how do Democrats take advantage of it? How does it affect their voting in the midterms coming up? That's the question that I don't have an answer to, but over the next few days, that's what our next
Well, it'd
few
be
weeks.
nice if they propose something different.
Yeah.
I'm laughing because Trump representing rural voters is hilarious. It's like, how does a billionaire, married many times, pedophile, porn star paying off, felon, adjudicated rapist, felon, who's in the Epstein files and who's done nothing but steal from the United States Treasury for all sorts of grift for him and his family, how does that represent rural America? It doesn't.
Yeah.
He is the farthest thing from rural America. I'm in rural America. Thank you very much. I was born here and I'm back here. So that's baloney.
Yeah. And here's what he had to say yesterday with farmers in Wisconsin. Right here, he says it right here. I'm here today. I don't need this. I got elected. What the hell do I have to be here for? That's the guy you say represents these people. He also at one point in this thing yesterday told them when they were getting kind of long, telling their long stories about their plight, their economic plight and everything. He said he wanted them to be shorter because they were running. He didn't have time for their, and he actually said the words that he didn't have time for their life stories.
He doesn't care about anybody but himself, maybe his family, but mostly just himself and his legacy. That's all he cares about, is how much cash he can stuff in his pockets and how many monuments to himself he can build and how much attention he can grab. So
okay, and Ronnie I'm rural, and it's not true in our area. Everyone still supports Trump.
It's not in mine.
Everyone. I mean that's fine. I'm just telling you what Fox News when they ask rural voters nationwide in rural area, these are just rural voters. His net job approval went from +20 a year ago to -14 now. So I don't know if they just didn't ask anybody in your area, or your area doesn't represent the whole. But Ronnie, you might go talk to them some more, see what they really think, if that's really true. I don't know.
I wonder if are people afraid to, well, I was going to say they've done, and they're pissed, and they've gone to when one of the senators actually had a town hall, and they started yelling at him about all the stuff that was going wrong on the farms. He left. He ran, and he has not had another town hall, that senator, and he's up for re-election, and he's going down. So.
Well, I mean, so Laura Flynn, no one is. We are all Trump. Then explain to me these numbers. These are rural Americans talking to Fox News. This is Fox News polling these rural voters, and they're saying 71% disapprove of his handling of the economy. I don't believe we're all Trump. I think I think you got to rethink that.
That's probably
everyone
a very
that
good point
still
there,
will talk
Gary.
to Ronnie probably supports Trump, I believe.
That's probably a very good point, Gary.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I know y'all.
But
Some of you think CNN is all fake or whatever, but here's Harry Enton, their polling dude.
On Trump and inflation versus Kamala Harris, he was more trusted by 37 points. Now he is 19 points underwater with rural voters on inflation. That is an over 50-point switcheroo against the president of the United States. Rural voters, like the rest of the country, turning against Trump on the key issue that got him elected to a second term back in 2024. That is a
So, I mean, I know some of you don't believe CNN.
And that key issue is the economy, because let me tell you what, we're not going to, are you going to have any beef on the 4th of July? Because now they cut all of the inspectors, and now there's screw worms in the U.S. beef supply. And it's already really expensive. So,
and another thing that had been eradicated, now it's back.
Yep. Measles and
Hey,
screw
done
worms.
gone is done back. Where you been, done gone? You've been done gone too long. Done gone, been gone too long. Done gone is back.
Really? So everybody's still for Trump there, but even with the economy, or is it because of they're still afraid of immigrants? Or well, I wonder what the reason is.
I mean, done gone. I believe you that in terms of what you see and what you hear from people, I mean, it seems that way. But something different happens from the anecdotal experiences people are having, and the phone calls they get from pollsters. They're just saying a completely different thing. But the thing I still don't know is whether it means they'll vote differently, how they'll vote in the midterms based on.
Do you suppose they're embarrassed to say they aren't Trump anymore?
Gone. Is there any chance that, because when people get conned, it's hard to admit when you've been conned, it really is.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, particularly talking to your neighbors and stuff. Is there any chance of that done gone? Because I know you're not a Trump supporter, of course. I know that. But you're out there talking to those people.
I just wonder, some of them might be embarrassed. And if it's, the cult is shrinking.
Jimmy Myers. Hey, Jimmy. And anyway, done gone. Give us your thoughts on that. If you think maybe some of those people are just can't admit to themselves they got conned. What Trump has really done for who is it? Isn't that the truth? What have they done?
Not a darn thing.
My closest right-wing folks are getting to the point where it's, he's just in it for the money. We know that, but they like the policies. And I asked them, but what policies has he fulfilled? And they're at that stage where the promises don't quite outweigh.
And some of them are just racist, and they like seeing what's going on at Delaney Hall and Whipple and all the things, because they're just.
Well, I made this list. I put this list together. Here's everything MAGA did not get that they said in the election they were voting for.
Mm-hmm.
Didn't get a wall. Damn. The swamp not only not drained, he drained the reflection pool. That's about the only thing he drained. So he could paint it.
And drove through it.
But I mean, y'all tell me, what, all of you say Trump's so great. Just go through this list. You tell me, did you get any of these things? I just went back and looked at what he campaigned on mostly and what people said in exit polls they voted for. And these are the things they thought they were getting, it seemed, when they voted for him. Of course, nobody asked about war in Iran or tariffs or anything because he didn't campaign on. the main stuff he's done, he never even told them in the campaign he was going to do it. So, Darren Conley, only the MAGA morons are still supporting Trump. Well, there is a distinction, Darren. There's ultra MAGA. There is an ultra MAGA versus the rest of MAGA. And I think ultra MAGA is down to about 25%.
Marjorie Taylor Greene was talking to Tucker Carlson. And she's pissed. She's like, we were the people that put him where he is, and then he didn't even invite us into the White House. It's Mike Lauer and all those guys that got invited in to do whatever they were doing. So,
Yeah. Gene says the libtard cult is shrinking.
I'm still waiting for that $5,000 Doge check.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
The libtards or cult is shrinking. What are the libtards? What, Gene? What are libtards? Libtards. What is that exactly? Done gone. It's about dismantling.
Yeah. Libtards, Antifa, and whoever is supposed to be paying us to show up. None of them are giving me any money.
Oh, yes. Yes, my boss, George Soros.
Yeah.
Yeah, right. Yeah. It's out. Now, what exactly do you want to keep going, Tony? I mean, I'm seriously asking the question. What is he doing that you want him to keep doing? I mean, I won't be a smartass and ask you if it's things like spending $11 million on the reflection pool, but which he said was $1 million. Then Washington Post got the contracts and it's 11 million. But anyhow, he just missed a one. He missed a digit there. It was 11 million, not 1 million. Anyway, you tell me.
Yeah, tell us what he's doing for you.
I don't know. What does President Trump do for bots?
You love these bots. Thank you, President. Yeah. I don't know if I almost wish they were bots, Jimmy. I'd feel better about it.
Now he wants to leave up the MMA fighting arena like the Eiffel Tower. We can watch.
Yeah, when they were building that thing, I had a strong suspicion he was gonna. It's permanent. I mean, it's just a giant. It's almost a metaphor, really. It's a giant claw. It's Trump's hand. It's Trump's claw.
Yeah,
just taking over the federal government and the White House and all of Washington. Just the claw. I mean, you could turn that into a horror movie.
It does
Japanese
look
horror movie.
It does look like a meth family moved into the White House.
Tony, if you're not a bot, answer the question. What is he doing that you approve of?
Specifically.
Yeah. And I am being serious. I mean, obviously I got my smart ass answers for it, but I'm not. I'll shut up and let you talk. I mean, you tell us, what has he done? I mean, just name. I need 3 things though, not just one. I want 3 things. Give me 3 things that Donald Trump's done for you, and what makes him so great. I really would like to know. I'm not kidding.
Right. Now they want to go back 10 years ago and ask what somebody else did. We're talking about now.
We're talking about now.
Yeah, we're not doing whataboutism. This isn't about whataboutism.
Darvo doesn't work here. Sorry.
No whataboutism. That won't cut it. I need to go over here I forgot to go over here on X and tell people how to comment on the next page.
Yep, Gene, you got that right. And then there's the tower or the arch.
Oh God, that arch.
Don't get us started on the arch.
Don't get me started on the arch.
Well, Hitler never got his arch. He wanted one too.
Yeah, he did. You're right. He did. He actually had one design that was he wanted a duplicate of the French one. Yeah.
Which is pretty much why Trump wanted one.
Yeah. Yeah.
He got to have everything Hitler had. So he got to have his bunker. He can go down to his bunker and the same thing can happen. I don't care.
Terrible. All of us are wondering about that one.
Terrible times, terrible times. I love that screen name. He made me wonder if the country will survive. We will. You know what? We're going to.
Yeah, we're going to be okay.
Yeah, it ain't pretty. No question. It ain't pretty. But you know, we've had some little victories along the way. You know, Kennedy Center's getting rid of him, and I think they may start today tearing down his name. And you know, here in Washington, when he tried to take over our police force for 60 days, we got in the streets and protested, and before you knew it, he couldn't get authorization for Congress to extend his takeover of our police department, and he backed off. And he's backed off on National Guard deployments after the Supreme Court ruled against it. I wish I could say that, and they've kind of slowed down a little bit on ICE, but not that much. I mean, so anyway, there's little victories here and there. A lot of it court driven. A lot of it wasn't for the judges trying to
Jimmy,
control.
we don't want the government to save us. We just don't want it to destroy us.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's not just him; it's the Heritage Foundation too.
Oh my goodness! I didn't see Dexter down there. Dexter, I'm sorry.
Good morning.
Hey.
There you are. I'm sorry, Dexter. I didn't see you.
That's all right.
There.
I was just listening. I just posted some new polling for Sherrod Brown on the trail mix.
Oh, did you? I'll hop on over there and get that then. We like to see that.
It's good news. Good news.
And you were into the Votorama also. I saw you were getting some good stuff on that.
I had to research that because when they presented what was going on, they talked so fast. I couldn't absorb all of it, what they were doing, So I had
it was tricky.
Had to get it in print so I could kind of look at it a little closer.
Yeah, there's some kind of deal making going on at the last minute there. That's for sure. And
well, Votorama never counts anyway. It's just stuff that they can put in for their voters in their local districts.
Yeah,
I still wanted to see what they were trying to do, what was on their minds. So I get their idea.
Yeah, sneaking in there.
You may have a point, Fidel.
I forgot what I was going to do. Oh, Dexter said you'd put those numbers up. Okay.
Yeah.
That's what I was going to do. Let me reboot. Everything's getting a little bit slow on me here. Let me reboot the page. That's yesterday's trail mix. What am I doing there? That's no good. Okay, we got everything all mixed up now. We're all mixed up. You know what? I was going to play a little bluegrass. Do y'all want to hear some bluegrass? Let's see.
Well, you're hunting.
Yeah. Little musical interlude here while I go hunt for Dexter's poll numbers. This is Pick It in the Kitchen. I love these folks. They have a channel on TikTok. It's just a bunch. I don't know where they are, and they just get together, a bunch of neighbors, and in their kitchen and play bluegrass. I mean, these are not professional musicians at all. You can talk over them. I'm having trouble booting up the internet on my little Windows machine here. It's going crazy.
I was going to ask you if that Renfro Valley that you used to go to when you were a kid is still going.
Uh-oh, you've triggered me. Dexter knows all my buttons. He knows how to push my buttons. Anyway, here we go. Let's get back to what I was going to do. You talk about my Uncle John. I always like talking about my Uncle John at Renfro Valley. But anyway, I did find this now. Let me see here. Let me go get where I put that. All right. And All right, we got to share the screen. We're almost there, and here we go with Dexter's Ohio numbers. There we go. All right, walk us through this, Dexter. Oh man, we got a lot of.
Well, it looks like it really surprised me because that first right at the top of the comments there, you can see that he made a big jump because he's been trailing all this time, and he's still trailing in some of the polls, but he's looking pretty good right now, better than he was.
And Fox News, this is Fox News,
and it's Fox News too. So what do they have?
So,
they're for you.
So we got Brown at 53 and 8. Man, so you're saying
that's a big jump.
That is a big jump because they were pretty much tied the last one I saw. Now, one thing to watch in polls, and it's okay. It's okay. It's a little cheaper for pollsters to do this, but this is all registered voters. And in low turnout, midterm elections, I prefer when they do a screen for likely voters. They're a little more accurate, but this is okay. This is still all right.
Kornacki had him leaning red the other night for that race, but this looks pretty good right today.
I'll take it. And because it is outside the margin here, and this is Columbus Dispatch. So Brown takes 98%, Husted 86%. See, that's the kind of thing. And here's exactly what I'm looking for in focusing on this rural vote. And is that going to affect how? I mean, there are problems with Trump's handling of the economy, which is severe. I mean, we're seeing 71% disapprove of rural voters disapprove of Trump's handling of the economy. Is that going to affect how they vote, whether they vote in the midterms? And something is going on here that is depressing the Republican support for the Republican Senate cabinet candidate in Ohio here. Because, I mean, look at that difference. Is Brown's getting 98% of Democrats and Husted getting 86% of Republicans. So.
Well, that Wexner connection is not helping Houston any.
The what connection?
Wexner, that billionaire from around Columbus.
Yeah.
He's Epstein Island guy.
Yeah.
He owns about half of Ohio State University. He's got his name everywhere posted down there.
Well, thanks for getting that, Dexter. Because I mean, where it matters is, just to recap on the Senate takeover, is if there is one by Democrats, is they need 4 flips. They need to flip 4 Republican seats to Democrat, and this would be a major step in that direction if Sherrod Brown is able to come back to the Senate and flip that from the Republican.
Along the big strip along the Michigan line, that's blue, and Columbus is blue, Canton is blue, but when you go over to Western Ohio, where I live, all the way down to Cincinnati, and Cincinnati actually is blue, but up until you get to the Cincinnati suburbs, that's all solid red and Trump supporters, even now. But I don't know how those farmers south of me think about it anymore. That I don't know.
Yeah. Well, we know they've got major issues with Trump on the economy, but it just is, like I say, what we don't know, and we just got to keep trying to figure out is I in this case, in this Senate race.
Fertilizer
I don't think they switched to Sherrod, do they? But they may not vote at all.
I don't know. But as far as Trump goes, did you hear him say that fertilizer's gone way down? This morning I heard him say that.
Yeah. Oh, that was a total backfire, that appearance yesterday with Wisconsin farmers. If they thought they were going to improve their situation with farmers with that appearance. Sorry.
That didn't go so good with the farmers.
Not at all. Yeah, I can't imagine that having done them any good at all. Absolutely.
Well, who's telling him to say that fertilizer's gone way down in price when these farmers are all just, like you said, what's the foreclosure rate for farms? Like 48%?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, across the board in the Midwest, 48%. Yeah.
But they loved Trump before the last 2 elections.
Yeah, I know. It's just, is this different now? That's the question. I mean, he has broken through his floor. He always had a floor of about 40% overall in disapproval. And he's broken through that. He's down into the low 30. I mean, he's never gotten this low. And it's just a matter of whether it makes a difference in the midterm in November. I'm not keeping up with a lot of the comments because y'all are doing it pretty fast, but I've got them over here on the screen on the side. And for those who wonder, I mean, when our live streams are archived, it saves all these comments. So when you go back and look at them on the site, which you can look at any of them at trailmix.cc/diner and look up any of our old live streams, and then all these comments are there.
What's really amazing, as soon as this show's over, in a couple of minutes, you can watch the whole show again,
Yeah. And the chats, these chat rooms, these comments should also be on there, I think.
They are.
This is new. YouTube is in what they call beta mode with doing that, with archiving the chats. But from what I've seen so far, it seems to be working fairly well. But anybody wants to go back and see old live streams, I put them all up here at this site, trailmix.cc/diner. And you can see them all.
So anyway, is Renfro Valley, is that still going or is that defunct now?
Oh, yeah. It's struggling. But yeah. And that's why I was laughing, because you have triggered me. My Uncle John Lauer, in Renfro Valley, Kentucky, which is about 60 miles south of Lexington in Kentucky. Back in the 30s, he started the thing called the Renfro Valley Barn Dance, and it became like they called it the Grand Ole Opry of Bluegrass, and it was on the radio nationally, CBS, and then it even had a TV show in the early 60s. But anyway, I've actually got it. I pulled a little bit of him here. This is my actual great uncle, my dad's uncle, John Lauer here, on his TV show. He had this TV show on CBS nationally on Sunday mornings in the 60s. Here he is. And
on your biscuit, that there's an old saying you can remember, that ham, fat, gravy, and white wheat bread feeds a man better than he's ever been fed. Now here's a song that'll fit any part of the country. This old country boy Ray Malk is singing it for you in a way that'll just plumb make your mouth water.
I actually have one of his old plaid shirts. I gotta dig that. I need to dig up one of those old plaid shirts. Did that get on there? I do. I have a couple of his old plaid shirts. He wore those plaid shirts. That was his uniform on the air.
Didn't you call that Little Nashville once or something? Or somebody did.
Renfro always called itself that, but it was really considered, and more legitimately, even by the Nashville crowd, that it was considered the Grand Ole Opry of bluegrass music. That was their
okay.
Yeah. Craig, you need to invite Jean over here onto Trail Mix. She would have fun over there with
Jean
us.
McDonegal, Jean. Yes, please, Jean. That's the thing, folks. This thing we do for an hour on the TV here is really a kind of a teaser. What we're trying to do is lure people into talking to us on our website, which is where we really like to get involved. And unless you turn into a troll and start insulting everybody, then we throw you out. But the thing is, you can go over here to the trailmix.cc and then that's right here. And we just yesterday celebrated our 21st anniversary. We've been doing this craziness.
One of these days, you're going to have to play that Wagon Wheel song again that you said was your favorite song years ago.
Blues into that. Now, Blue, are you still?
Yeah.
Blues into. That's that Wagon Wheel song. What's that group again? I forget their name now. They used to play the group that you've
because
played them.
Old Core Medicine Show.
Old Crow Medicine Show. Yeah.
Sure. That's who it is.
Yeah. And
I like
they
that
played
song.
it. They actually played at Renfro Valley at Uncle John's Renfro. They were big fans of Uncle John, and played a couple of his songs. He wrote some music. He actually wrote music. He wrote one song. I forget what it was that Bob Dylan. He wrote a song for Bob Dylan. He was quite a character.
You actually did a video to Wagon Wheel.
I did, yeah.
I don't know what happened to it.
Well, YouTube probably deleted it because it probably violated copyright, I imagine.
I watched that video of that song on YouTube 1,000 times, I bet, over the years. I really like it.
Yeah. And so as the comment section, Jamie, I think there's an official status we could make Jamie our comment moderator or something to give you certain power. I think we could give you powers to delete people and stuff, even if you wanted it, but maybe you don't want to take responsibility for that.
Oh, Jimmy, imagine trying that January 6th shit on Richard Nixon. He would have built a nice cemetery. Whatever you say about Nixon, he was good on foreign policy. He just got his head in a mess over the college-educated East Coast critters, upset him.
And social medicine, too. He was for Medicare for all.
Yeah, he was.
So
all of the guys coming back from World War II were for Medicare for all.
So done gone. If we have a potluck, you'll bring the word salad. That's what done gone will bring to the potluck.
I just made cornbread yesterday. Have with my beans.
Did you make it with a box, with a Jiffy box, or?
I made it with a box.
Yeah, that's okay. That's still making cornbread. I mean, I use the old Jiffy. Now you could play with Jiffy box. You could.
That's what I'm talking about. Yeah.
You can add stuff to it. Did you add stuff?
You can put a little bacon grease or red pepper in it or whatever you want. But,
yeah, a little
I
honey.
was still guilty using that box, because I used to make it from scratch, but that was years ago.
Yeah, if you drain a can of corn and mix it in with the mix, it's really great.
Creamed corn.
Yeah, creamed corn.
Oh, you know what? I did do that one time. I forgot about doing that.
I never did that. That sounds pretty good, though.
Yeah, and then you can take it a step further. Go find a recipe for corn pudding. That's good. Then you have like lots of eggs and cheese, and it's good.
Oh yeah, and but you can. Well, actually, before we go, I just this morning made my draft. I made a new video making one for Lazy Man Cooks for our cooking channel, and because I did a shrimp boil yesterday.
How'd it go?
I still got to get I still got some editing to do. So this is a rough cut here. It will premiere on Lazy Man Cooks tomorrow on our channel over there, but here's the rough cut.
Back to Lazy Man Cooks, the culinary safe space for people who believe effort is optional. Today I'm making a shrimp boil in a slow cooker. This isn't low country, this is low effort. I dump potatoes into the cooker. Broth, stock, water if your filter's working, about half a bag of pre-made seasoning. Try not to breathe. Toss in a whole onion, not peeled, not touched, just present. Onions peel themselves in a slow cooker. Husk and all, slow cooker can handle it. Sausage cut in half, I did get a little ambitious. Whole garlic unpeeled, even garlic turns to mush. 1 carrot for color, starting to look like a party. In every dish, lemons fix all your mistakes. Set that on low for 6 hours. After 6 hours in the slow cooker, unpeeled shrimp for 10 minutes. A shrimp boil that requires less effort than checking email. People ask, how did you do it? I'll say slow boil, shrimp boil, like I invented something profound. This is Lazy Man Cooks. If another appliance can do the work, let it.
A whole onion. I never thought of that.
I got to cut that in half for the New World. I need to get it down to about 30, 40 seconds. But anyway, the one thing I did forget that is important, that is a little extra, is cheesecloth. You know, when you're doing slow cooker cooking, cheesecloth's real important. I actually learned this from Martha Stewart, and what I didn't do that I wish I had remembered is to put the shrimp in cheesecloth, and then put it in there for the final cook of the shrimp. And that way you can pull it out separate from everything else, you know, because everything else is easy to pull out, the corn and the potatoes and the carrots and the sausage. If they're all big chunks, you can pull those out because you don't want all that other crap in the food. You know, that's just the broth for the seasoning. So, but the shrimp, it's hard to fish them out. So the thing is, when I was done, I was having to fish all those shrimp out like one by one, and that was a pain. But you save that trouble by putting them in cheesecloth. Oh yeah,
Easy
Angry
man,
calls
tasty man.
Well, yeah, I was trying to. We had a guest coming last night for a shrimp boil, and I was trying to get that together real fast. And but that is the way to do it. You just throw it all in a slow cooker, and you know it's real. Have y'all ever, if you put like a whole onion, you can cut it in half, I guess. But if you put a whole onion in there, it's amazing. An onion in the slow cooker for 6 hours actually peels itself. It just comes right off, and you got
red potatoes, not the big ones.
Yeah, I would have if that's what I had. Yeah, I just had those baked potatoes. You're right, though. Red potatoes would be better. And that's another case of put those in the cheesecloth.
Yeah.
Because then you don't have to fish them out one by one, you know. But yeah, but that's the one thing about the baked potatoes. They were easy to pull out, you know, keep separate.
Those tiny potatoes are really good. I really like them.
Oh,
red
Old Bay.
potatoes, oh, yeah.
Yes, done gone.
Old Bay. Well, what
Old
I was using is
Bay.
that Zartrans. I don't know if you saw at the beginning of the video there, but I was using that Zartrans. Is that what it was I was using, I think?
Zatarain's, yeah.
Yeah.
That Zatarain. Let's see. Was that what I was using? I
Yeah.
had it right at the beginning. Yeah, no, that's not it.
Yeah, that was
Where is
Zatarain's.
There it is. Yeah. The Zatarain. That's it right there. Yeah, that's what I was using. There's another brand that's just called Louisiana that's also good for boils. Yeah, I love the tiny potatoes, Gene. Yeah. And but anyway, that'll be over on Lazy Man Cooks tomorrow, our channel. I'll get that edited down so that it can get a ride on TikTok.
But you will come visit us on Trail Mix CC.
Yep. Yeah, we're about done here, aren't we?
Yeah. Well, Kansas gubernatorial debate will just have to wait.
Darn it! I had it all ready to go too.
That's okay.
I got sidetracked. You know how it is. I start.
I know. I was hoping
squirrels.
Winter would show up. I wanted to talk about moles in Germany. So.
Oh, I saw that great big moth that you on your fence.
Oh
or
yeah,
something.
yeah. No moles. I wanted to talk to her about.
That was a mole.
No, that was a moth. But I want to talk to.
No.
I want to talk to Winter about moles.
Oh, okay. Well,
Gene McGonigal.
There's our teaser. There's our teaser for tomorrow, folks. Come back tomorrow at 11 a.m. We're going to talk about moles with Germany if Winter shows up.
Winter.
Yeah. Trailmix.cc, folks. Trailmix.cc. That's the thing. That's the thing. That's where you go. We've been doing it for 20 years. We're going to do it another 21, something like that. And I guess I'll go back to Uncle John for our final minute. Anybody got any unfinished business? And we might have no Trump Sunday, Agri. Maybe we'll try. I don't know. I can't guarantee it. Done gone. Don't be gone so long. Come back.
Yeah.
And also over on trailmix.cc, Ray Mulkey, old Bluegrass. I think he got started in the 30s or something. We'll finish up with him. Good talking to everybody.
Bye-bye.
Sugar-cured ham. Give me a great
Sugar-cured ham.
of red gravy, and I'll be such a happy man if I could see magnolias and azaleas in bloom. Just set me up to the table, look out, and give me lots of elbow room. And pass me them Mammy fried home cakes and some good old black-eyed peas. Give me a hay rack full of hot biscuits and make my coffee black if you please. If you serve me all a Dixie in a style so grand, you're gonna have yourself a mighty happy man. Yeah, just pass me some pomegranate and some of that good old sugar-cured ham, and give me a great big bowl of red gravy, and I'll be such a happy man. And if you serve me all a Dixie in a style so grand, you're gonna have yourself a mighty happy man. With sorghum molasses, you're gonna have yourself a mighty happy man.